All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our TensorFlow course, and we finished up our malaria binary cross entropy loss module. Let's have a look at what we went over today. Well, it's not much because we finished the module up quicker than I thought. Well, not quicker, but we were quicker to finish it than I thought because we did a lot yesterday, so it wasn't that much to do today. So let's pick up where we left off, and then we're going to dive into the new module that we started. So here we have our optimizer. We have the loss. Our loss is the binary cross entropy loss. For now, we will comment out the metrics because we are not taking that into consideration right now. So that's it. We've compiled our model. So this is the basic model compilation that we're going to use here. The model.compile. Optimizer equals atom. Learning rate equals zero point 0.1. Loss equals binary cross entropy. And then we commented out the metrics because we're not using that right now. Now, actually, when we started the new module, we changed this out to a Lynette model. And we got to show you that now because our new module is going to be a malaria training covenants module. Let me show you what we're working with now. And that's this module here. As you can see, we already started doing some things over here. And I input over all of the inputs we're going to need. And I imported over all of the code and all of the data we're going to need to actually do this module. And we did start training our data. But let me show you the difference. Net underscore model equals tf.caress, letting the program know that we're going to be using a Lynette model instead of a regular model. So we changed everything from a regular model to Lynette model. So I'll show you all those differences now. So that's Lynette model there. And it's actually moving pretty slow because I am compiling at the moment. And you can see we have a Lynette model here, and then we have Lynette model here in the dot fit. Let me see if I have one more. I think there is one more for the net summary. Yeah, this one here, Lynette model dot summary. So we changed all our models to Lynette model, and then we had to change our dense layer here from a 2 to a 1 because we were having errors trying to run the actual function. For some reason, everything had to match up, so we had to change the dense layer from a 2 to a 1. If you recall, the original dense layer was a 2. I can go back in the last model and show you here what the original dense layer was. Let me find that for you really quickly. Then I can show you exactly what's going on. What's the holdup with the compiling? Where'd that dense layer go? Maybe it's up here further. Here, as you can see, our original dense layer here was 2, but we had to change it to a 1 in our new module because it was throwing us errors. So that's why we changed that to a 1. And also, like I mentioned, we're using a Lynette model now instead of a regular model. So we did go through everything. We did compile everything, and we got everything ready for training. So let me read you what we had before we started training. So now that we have compiled our model, we will go ahead and start the training process. We will train our model in a similar way that we have previously done. We'll use our train data and our validation data. Let's also reduce the learning rate from a zero point 0.1 to a 0.01. Let me show you that also. So you can see here we have a 0.01 in our training data in our model. Originally it was a zero point 0.1. I can show you that also really quickly. Hopefully I don't have to go too far searching around for it. I'm jumping back and forth between two different modules here. So you can see here original was 0.1, but we changed it in this module here to 0.01. So that was the gist of it. Everything did get switched out and changed to what we needed to be, and then we geared everything up to run or to train our model. So we use the history equals Lynette model dot fit, train data set, validation data equals val data set, epics is still 100 and the verbose is still 1. So we actually started training, and as you can see, I started compiling this a few minutes before we even started the video, and this is as far as we got so far. 68 out of 689. Estimated time is an hour and a half. I watched the instructor's video, and he did mention that he was having the same issue, but he's working out of Jupyter Notebook, and I'm working out of VS Code. So in the Jupyter Network, he was able to change from using his CPU to his GPU. Now, I'm not sure I'm able to do that on my VS Code. I'm stuck with what I'm stuck with at the moment. It is compiling very slowly, so I'm not sure right now if I'm going to just go ahead and bypass this part or actually just get and wait for it to compile all the way out. Like I said, it's only at 73, and it's an estimation of almost an hour and more of compiling time for our training data. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna play this one, but I did want to keep you guys updated and posted on what we were doing for the day. We are still moving right along ahead, and also, like I said, I'm not going to give you guys separate videos for our mathematics course, but yeah, I just want to give you just show you exactly how much we got done so far on that. Also, since I don't have anything else to show you today because of the pollen situation, so this was yesterday's work. You can see we got the introduction, and this is today's work here. We got this much done here. Yeah, so that's all from our mathematics course here. So that's moving along pretty smoothly, getting that done, getting that knocked out. And yeah, with the TensorFlow, it's not really a hiccup because it's showing me different things and it's showing me what to expect when you come across certain situations, what to do, what not to do, and how to remedy them. And like I said, if I was inside the Jupyter notebook like the instructor, I would just switch over to the GPU like he did, and it did speed up his process. But right now, I'm still using my CPU because I'm in the VSC, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll eventually in the future switch over to the Jupyter notebook when things get more in depth and we move further along. But for now, I want to see how this goes and see if I want to stay using the VSC. What happens if I wanted to keep using it and how I would remedy the situation. And of course, we'll pick everything back up tomorrow. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to let it compile all the way or just bypass that part for tomorrow's video. Like I said, I'll have it remedied by tomorrow, of course. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But of course, I'll keep you guys posted every step of the way. For now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.